Okay, we're going to be starting this review on Mitra Kesava. They play Thor in Plat 3. Notes say this was a close win where I died way too much. Iron Man was the issue this game, and I prioritized that problem over my role responsibilities too often. I want to fix my aggression issue on Thor and become better at identifying how and when I should be engaging and disengaging. Okay, so let's just look at what your team was playing. And honestly, Thor isn't terrible to play here either because you have a lot of people fighting, and it's kind of a good mixed comp here. And Thor isn't bad into Hulk or Strange really, but you said your problem was Iron Man, which is definitely a problem. And you said you took too much responsibility for it when it was supposed to be the Hela's job, and they even went Star Lord too, which you know is also his job. So we'll just watch this game, see how you played around this Iron Man, and I'll tell you how you could have improved this. So this is a convoy map, which isn't always easy. See if I can find you real quick. Okay, you're here. All right, cool. Okay, so I do like this aggression a lot. You're very, very aggressive, which isn't bad at all. I'm just looking at how this first point went and what you could be doing better. And what tanks you have too. Okay. First of all, with like Thor left click, you don't want to be swinging your mouse with how the hammer is swinging like this because you're not gonna hit it. His hammer is actually you just aim straight at them and it'll hit them. I promise you. But that's beside the point. Let's look at how you could have played this a little bit better. So right here, I really like how you position yourself aggressively. You weren't exactly away from your team, because, I mean, I think your Squirrel Girl was here too. Somewhere around here. Yeah, your line of sight with your support, which is really important. And I like the aggression you have here. Um, but after this, you kind of lose that pressure, like around here, in my opinion. Like as soon as you see this many people, I'm surprised you're still alive because if this guy was focusing you, you would have been probably dead. So around that time, I would say just step back up somewhere around here and try and catch their Strange and push them towards your team. Right now, your team is all the way over here, which isn't ideal, but you're in a dangerous spot. Okay, and then right here, go focus on the Strange. And around there, I would actually be super careful. You see, like, again, your team is really push behind here, and although the supports are able to reach you with healing, you're still in like a really, really just not the best spot possible. I would like for you after you kill after this Hulk goes down around here, right? Um, try and kill him. If you can't kill him, okay. I want you to go back. Like, go back or take this spot right here. With Thor, actually ignore the go back. With Thor, you actually want to take this spot. Take high ground when this bridge comes back, you can also play here, and it's also going to give you high ground. Because with Thor, you are not the most safe character ever. You have a lot of ways to keep yourself alive and deal a lot of damage, but you're relying on your hammer. So you have to be a little bit more aware of where you're positioning and who you're focusing. It's not bad to focus the tanks, but with your runes, which you used one time to fall back, I would focus more on their supports. And I'll tell you why real quick. Because the supports will take this much. I'm going to draw it out with yellow. They will take this much, around this much for 2 rune hits, right? And then look how low she is. She has to leave. This guy's a little bit harder to fight, but again, same thing, you know? He has to leave this. It's backwards. But you get the point. You know, he has to leave this area. And then when they have to leave, they can't heal their tanks. So that is one of your main goals, to kill the supports, put pressure on them. If you see a tank overextending, like this Strange over here, right here, you're really focused on this guy who is going to outrange you. You could have turned around. Let's see if you had the cooldown. You did, and you used it on him. You could have turned around. Oh, the Strange is out of position. Push him into your team, and now he has to decide, like, okay, what do I do here? Do I stay or do I die, basically? And don't forget to charge your left shift as well, since it gives you more distance on like movement and stuff. Not bad. Good pressure. You pushed up pretty well there. Right here, rune. Well, you're very low. So right here, you pushed up really far after he did moon, and then you die probably. Oh wow, it take you a while to die. But after you hear the moon haunts you and you see like that he did it on your team, you want to be aware of where your teammates are and where you are at, since you're not exactly safe, like I said before. I don't want to repeat it too much. But besides that, let's say your team was here. If your team was here and you see the situation, you have runes. Remember what I said? This person, well, this person would die, this person would die, and then this Iron Man that's shooting you, he might kill you because this beam deals so much damage, but at least take down 2. If you're mispositioned, try and take down 2. Maybe try and even leave up this direction. You could have went here as well. You could have just shifted, right? You're supposed to be an annoying character. You're supposed to constantly annoy their backline, constantly annoy their DPS, because Thor wins fights almost all the time. I say almost because once you use your runes, you'll die. Yeah. Oh, sorry, I was trying to find my mouse. Not bad. Good pressure on that cloak. And nice, you kill the cloak too. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, good pressure. You might want to save your ult for later times. Like, I know you wanted to kill this Strange, but it's actually better to use it on like a support when they're out of position, or when they're out of abilities to kill, to save themselves. Because tanks will not really die from this unless they're really out of position, like he was. So it wasn't terrible, but I would have just saved it for later when they were more pushed in, and you could guarantee a kill on their supports. Okay. All right. So you get revived, but right here you're way too pushed up again. Um, your teammate is getting pushed. Your teammates are getting pushed in by this Hulk. You're here fighting 5 people, and of course, you know, you get blown up. Um, I think like one of the major things I have to tell you about is definitely like positioning yourself. Like Thor, yeah, you want to go in, you want to hit people, you want to throw your hammer, you want to hit them with the runes and kill them. But the major thing about Thor is definitely like positioning yourself in ways that keeps you alive for longer. You don't want to die as Thor a lot. You want to be constantly a threat to their backline, and you want to constantly threaten the Strange. And yeah, I mean, I love your aggression, but maybe turn back a little bit sometimes. Think, oh, I'm not getting healed, right? That's something I actually learned a couple days ago. It's like I'm in, right? I'm in here. I'm shooting them. They're dying, right? And then I push in a little bit farther, and then suddenly my health is low. This is a health bar thing, right? My health is low. I need it. Where's my heals, right? Always ask yourself, where's my heals? Once you get down to like half HP, I'm painting right over here. Once you get down to half HP, where's my heals? Look back. Oh, my healers are getting dove by Hulk. Okay, let me go back and let me help them. Because if you stay here, there's a 100% chance you're gonna die. If you stay here, there's like a 80% chance, or maybe like a 20% chance that you're gonna die. I guarantee it depends on what's happening. But you're a lot safer here than you are here. And you want to focus on that a little bit. It's what I notice. Okay, you charge it there. And yeah, this is what you notice. This is what you said in the notes. You focus too much on him. You're not going to hit him, but you hit this cloak. And then she's ready for you to get to hit him. Yeah, actually, if you hit her, she would have been dead. Hitting Iron Man is not your job. It's your DPS's job. So it would be your Star-Lord's job. Again, pushing up a little bit too far there as well. Okay. So we're going to go... Because Thor on defense is a little hard. So we're going to look at here on second checkpoint real quick. And then we're going to move on to attacker. And then we're going to call it, okay? Just so I don't keep you here for too long. Because I want to see how you take this point. Because this might be Thor's best spot. Oh, so first of all, before they come, I'll tell you Thor's best position on this map right now, and it's gonna blow your mind. It's right here. This spot is so good for for Thor, because there's an open window right here where your Star-Lord is that can go behind, and then you can terrorize their back lane. And you can just go right back up. You can just charge up, you go back, or you can go here, you can terrorize more, you know? So playing here, although not bad, I'm not sure where your Magneto is. Your Magneto's on his way. Magneto should be playing here. This is Magneto's area, not yours. At least most of the time. Most of the time, I want you to be on high ground. If you take high ground, you'll actually win more of your games, and easier too. Because like, what are they gonna do when you go behind them, and then all their supports have to let go of these two, or else they're gonna die. Yeah, I think you try there. Let's see. Alright, but before you ult, use your shift to go in deeper and then ult. By the way. Because it'll put you in a more dangerous position, but it'll possibly kill somebody. You really don't want to deal with all that. Nice kill on the Iron Man. Nice kill on him as well. Honestly, I don't think that you focused Iron Man that poorly there. I do see like your target priority is kind of off. which I mentioned a couple times already. Yeah. Okay. We're gonna skip to right here on third point because I noticed 3 major things already. You don't take high ground. Your aggression is good, but you're a little bit too aggressive, and you're not on their supports or DPS. It's scary to go in on them, but you're Thor. You're the god of thunder. You have to go in. You have to kill them. You're not gonna kill the tanks as often as you would kill support. So we're gonna watch this ending fight right here, just so I can skip a little bit. Sorry, I need to skip a little bit to like right here. And we'll see this ending fight. Yeah. Yeah, maybe a little bit too focused on the Iron Man there. And then you continue chasing him to your death. Because, I mean, your team is all the way over here. It's good that you recognize this because of your notes. But yeah, you can't fight all these people. Just head back, go with your team, help them, take high ground again. You're doing nothing by being here, unfortunately. I'm not trying to be rude, but you're doing nothing by being here. And these people are fighting for their lives against this Hulk. So obviously, like, think for yourself, but thinking for yourself is saving your life more often than not. Because you can't kill unfortunately, you can't kill the Iron Man all the time, and unless you have runes. And you know, the easiest people to kill is definitely the cloak, which you just killed, because they have problems dodging you. So we're gonna start attacker side, and I'm gonna see if you flank. I'm gonna see if you're on their supports, and I'm gonna see if your ultimates hit. Okay, good focus on that guy right there, because genuinely it's a problem, but so it's not that big of a deal. Yeah, too focused on the Iron Man there again, which got you killed. Okay, right here, best Thor position on this map. Right here. This position is so broken, and I'll tell you why. I know I'm pausing a lot, but this is important. Right here, if you just jump up here, bam, there's the support. Bam, there's the support. Bam, there's 2 DPS here. You take so much space. Basically, as soon as you pop up here, these two might be dead, but you take this much space for your team. This much space is taken. That is an insane amount of space just for shifting up here. Instead of sitting here, I'm gonna move the camera, but just pretend those things are there. Instead of sitting right here, right? So this is the space you're gonna take, right? Right here, all the space taken. Instead of sitting right here, get ready to shift up, boom, and then look at all the space you take. I think you want to take as much space as possible while staying as alive as possible, because then that'll make you win games super easily. Again, runes are not bad here, but I would save it for their. I would aim for their supports and DPS. You're not bad going for your team. Yeah, you don't take space up there at all, unfortunately. Could try on that one. Honestly, blessing that you got revived. Don't forget to hold shift a little bit longer so you have more distance. It also pushes back enemies more. Okay, not a bad push. Don't forget to E when you're fighting somebody, because it'll give you more hammers. And also slow them and damage them, which basically guarantees. Not bad that you're focusing the rocket, honestly. But you're never going to kill him. Take fights that you can guarantee a kill, at least. Okay. I think I will watch one more fight, but right here at the end. Or somewhere around here, because this part always a struggle for me as well. So I want to see how you dealt with it. Actually, your Hela is just killing everyone, so.
Hey team, enjoy the amplifier.
Right here, Thor doesn't have much ways to get behind the team. Apart from that window that I told you about, there isn't much you can do. So like before you push this in, because you guys got this checkpoint, I'm gonna end it off with this. Okay. Let's find that right here. Perfect. Okay. So I'm gonna end it off with another high ground that you can take here. Again, you can just go up here, and then you take a lot of this space right here. You can also go down to where their tanks and DPS are, and you can push them into your team. Obviously, you're not gonna do that when this guy has ult. But in general, you kind of just want to look for tanks like Strange, even Hulk sometimes, that you can push into their team, into your team, and make them a super easy kill. And if you can't do that, look for supports like this Luna that's really out of position to kill. Also not bad to play up here either. Like honestly, this place is not bad to play if it was not broken. Um, and honestly, yeah, I think that's about it. I don't want to hold you for too long, but I think the major things I would work on is definitely where you can take high ground. Don't be afraid of taking high ground as Hulk, because that is your playground, and you can definitely cause a lot more issues, and you can position a lot better. The second thing I would work on is probably um probably where you're positioned, like in a big fight. So like let's say like on here, there's some times here in the beginning of the game that you died because you pushed up too far. So instead of like pushing in super deep, you push in anyways because your aggression is not that bad. You push in anyways, but then think about it, like, do my supports see me? Who is here that I can kill? You know, think a little bit when pushing in. And then third is definitely your ult usage and your shift usage, just your ability usage in general. With shift, you want to hold it in a little bit more, and because it pushes back opponents more, and it'll deal more damage. It'll give you more. I think it gives about the same actually. Yeah. So it'll just push them back more, and you can definitely take more space with it. You can go farther places. Your ult usage, I don't want you to use it to kill a tank. It's not gonna work. I want you to use it on their immobile supports. Like Luna isn't that mobile. Don't use it on this guy, but use it on a Luna, use it on a Cloak, use it on a Mantis, especially on Mantis who doesn't have many movement options. Only one is her speed up. Just use it, get her out of the fight, and then go back on their tanks or go back on their DPS. You want to get rid of their supports. And that's about it. Honestly, oh, with rune usage, you want to focus their supports as well. Because these guys will 100% die if you hit like 2. If you hit 2, just focus on this for your next game. Try and hit 2 runes on, or try and hit 2 Fs on her. On her and on him. Probably not him, but on any other support. And that's about it. hopefully this helped a little bit. If you have any questions, just let me know. Goodbye.